Hello, my name is Lilish. Welcome to today's crochet tutorial. In this video, I will guide you through a one row repeat pattern using an easy and modified Jasmine Stitch, beautifully combined with a star stitch for the border. This simple yet elegant design is perfect for creating blankets, scarves, or other cozy projects. For this project, I chained 60 and 3 at the end. So a total of 63 chain. I am going to chain 60 plus 3. So let's start with a slip knot. Put in the hook right here. Bringing this around and bringing the working yarn and close. So that's my slip knot. We don't count that. We're going to start counting the chains. Right now, this will be the first one. So that's 1, that's 2. Hold the material here for tension. That's 3, that's 4. Consistency. Put it here and continue every 2 chains. We move the fingers to that position and we continue until we have 60. So we do 2 more. Hold it here, do another one and hold it and so on. I'll see you when I have 60. I completed 60 chain here and now we're going to do 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to start making the single crochet in the second loop right here. So right here we make our first single crochet and we continue with single crochet 1 stitch at a time until we complete all our stitches of 1 per stitch. Single crochet, and I'll see you when I have all of my stitches up here. I completed all of my 62 single crochet. Now it's time to switch to hook 3.25 mm. We're going to start by turning our work, and the first stitch we're going to do right here is going to be a slip stitch. That's 1 slip stitch. We do another one, slip stitch, and the 3rd slip stitch. So to start, we'll do in the last slip stitch that we work on was right here. So if we count 1, 2, 3 stitches right here is where we're going to start the pattern by doing 1, 2, 3. We chain 3, we yarn over. In the same spot, we are going to create a double crochet and we're going to close this double crochet. So it's like counting this as a double crochet is 2 double crochet together. Then we're going to work on this stitch. That's our next position right here. For that, we're going to do 3 chain. So we chain 3, we yarn over and we use that little spot for our position. Bring the yarn from the back, yarn over and pull through 2, and we keep 2 hooks in the loop. Yarn over. Our next position will be right here, right there. Bring the yarn from the back, yarn over, pull through 2 and keep 1. So we're keeping 3, yarn over, and in the same spot we're going to do another double crochet together without closing it. That leaves us with 4 loops in the hook. Yarn over, and our next position we're going to skip 1, 2, and our next position will be 3. So we're skipping 1, 2, and this is our next position. Bring the working yarn from the back, yarn over, pull through 2, and we do the second one in the same location, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we have 6 loops in the hook, and we're going to pull them all together and close them. This is what our pattern be, with the exception at the beginning, because at the beginning we have to raise this up. But from now to here, we're going to follow the same pattern, meaning since we are already here, we're going to use this position right here, and we're going to start with 1, 2, 3. The next step is to utilize this spot, and we're going to create a double crochet together with this one, making them together, leave 2 loops in the hook, yarn over, and we come to this position. Now we bring the yarn, we yarn over and pull through 2. Now we have 3 in the hook, yarn over in the same position, we pull through 2. Now we have 4, yarn over, we find 1, 2, and 3 right here, and we bring our yarn and pull through 2. One more time, yarn over, pull through 2, and now we have 6. Let's go ahead and pull them all together and close it. So this is what's going to be from now on our pattern. I'm going to do 2 more with you, and then we'll come back at the end. Let's continue. Count 1, 2, 3, yarn over in the same position here that we have been using. This is actually what's going to be the center of our flower. So we pull through 2, keep 2, find the next position right here at the bottom, pull through 2, keep 3, 1 more, pull through 2, keep 4, yarn over, we count 1, 2, and 3. Remember, the pattern repeats every 3 stitches. Now we have 6 loops in the hook, pull them through and close them. Now we continue. 1, 2, 3, yarn over, goes into this, pull through 2, come right here, pull through 2, 1 more, pull through 2, keep 4, we skip 2, and we close it. Okay, we'll continue and I'll see you here. Once I am here, almost at the end, I am going to do this over here from the top and 1 here to close this one. In total, we should have 20 of these sets. So we have here to complete a set. So a set is this 2 is 1, that's another one is 2. This is 3. So here I have an incomplete set and also have this space. So I'm going to go ahead and do 1 more. 1, 2, 3. Keep 2. Go to this here to complete the set. And that's 4. Now we don't have space for more. And this is our last one. We go ahead and close our set and close it. Complete it and close it. So now we can count and we should have 20 sets. Now in this spot right here is where we're going to do the next set. So what do we mean by that? So we have to turn our work. We do 1, 2, 3. And we use that little spot right there, and we use it to make our 2 double crochet together. So we are making the next row. So we close it and we do 1, 2, 3. We use this spot right here, the close it. We pull those through and we keep 2 loops in the hook, and we go to this space right here, pull through 2, pull through 2, and the next one is going to go this way, and we close them all together, and this is what's going to be going up for our flower here. So we continue 1, 2, 3 in this little spot right there. Then we move to this one, and we have one more to do. We don't have to count anymore. Notice that now we're working on each center of the flowers. Pull them all out, we close, and what do we mean by that? Our goal is going to be for every flower center, for every center of the flower, we're going to be building 2 petals. One here we need 2 here, 2 here, and obviously we need the ones in the top. So if we repeat the pattern, 1, 2, 3, this is for the top, put it right there, we keep 2, we go and find the next little spot of the center of the flower. We have 4 in the hook, we find the next one, we have 6, we close them all together, and we finish it like that. The next one, 1, 2, 3. That's the first petal there. The next one we go here, and then we go here. That leaves us with 6. Pull them all together and close. And we're going to be building our pattern. We continue making the same pattern like that, putting it right here, and then right here, and we close it. So now we're going to continue this same pattern all the way to here. I'll see you here. We are almost at the end of this row, and we continue with the same pattern. This is 2 loops. We are going to close the flower here. If you notice, here is the shape of the flower, and in here I need to identify one more spot, because it's the spot that goes in here between this set and this set here. So we're going to yarn over, go here, and going to do the last 2 right there. Now we have the 6 loops in the hook, and we go ahead and pull them all and close it. Beautiful. Here to go back, we do 1, 2, 3, turn our work, looking beautiful. When we turn our work, we identify where is that we're going to work in our set, and it's going to be right there. we start with the first 2 double crochet together. We're going to close this one and we're going to use that for the next one. We'll do 1, 2, 3. We use that little spot right there, and we keep 2 in the hook, and we come all the way here. That's 1 double crochet that we're going to use for 2 double crochet together without getting it out. The pattern repeats, and now we go here, and this is 1 and this is 2, and that gives us the 6th loop. We pull them all together and we close it, and here we're going to start our 3rd row going this way. I'm going to do a couple more with you, and then I will continue doing the same pattern until I have the desired number of rows, and I'll see you after so we can close. We can work on the sides. So in here we're going to do 2 more right here, and this is going to form a beautiful pattern. Let's admire our work. This is what we have done. It is so beautiful, and in both sides, in the front and the back, is beautiful pattern that we're forming. So let's continue. I am almost at the end of the desired size. We are going to complete this together up to here. Let's finish this up to here. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, chain 3. We're using this spot, and we keep 2 loops in the hook. We come all the way to the bottom, and we keep 3 loops. We keep 4 loops. We find the next available circle of the flower, center of the flower, and now we have 6, and we pull them all together and close it. We continue with 3 chain to go to the next one. We utilized this space over here, and then we use this center of the flower. We keep 3, we keep 4. The next one is right here, and close it. 1, 2, 3. We go right here, keep 2, center of the flower, and this is, we keep 3, keep 4, yarn over, find the next one. This is the center of the flower of the next flower, and now we have 6 loops. Pull them all together and close it. Now that we close in here, we have to do 1 more, and we know that we have to do 1 more because our pattern is 20 of them. What I mean 20, we count one of these: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We need 1 more right here. So let's go ahead and do 1 more. This is 1, 2, 3. We chain 3. We use that right here. That's the center of the flower. We go to the next center of the flower. This is such a beautiful stitch. This blanket is adorable stitch. So the next one, we go and close it right here, and we pull them all together, and here we are. This is basically the last one, the last row that I'm going to make for these. Take a look at the pattern. Such a beautiful pattern in both sides. Take a look. This is just so lovely. So now that we finished, this is a nice finish here, but I think we need to go ahead and complete and make a border. Once we completed all the rows with a Jasmine stitch, let's analyze what we have done and let's take a look how beautiful this pattern looks in both sides, front and back. It is just absolutely gorgeous. So let's work on the star stitch. To crochet the star stitch for the border, we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Once we make the 4th chain in here, we're going to skip 2 and we come right here and we do our first loop. We keep it in the hook. The next one will go right here and this is 3. We'll do right here, this is 4. In the bottom part is 5 and I want to take 1 from here, will be 6. We're not going to make this as a 7. Usually the start stitch is 7. We pull them all out, we close them. So that's how we're going to do the star stitch for the border. So now we chain 3. For the next one, we chain 3 and we start in the first one right here. So in other words, we leave the first 2 and we use this one right here. We put it at the same level. Now we're going to use 1 from here, that's 3. We're going to use 1 from here, that's 4. Now I have 5 loops. I want to work with 6 loops, so I have 1 more right here and those are my 6 loops. Close them and that's what I have my star stitch for the border. We continue, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3. We are working on this stitch. Pull it up, hold it. The next one is here in the center, that's 3. We're using this one right here, that's 4. And now, because we did 2 in this loop and we used the center, we're going to go to the center and that is 5. And we're going to move to the next stitch available here and this is 6. Remember, we are using 6 loops for this stitch. We close it and then we go 1, 2 and 3. So this is my sample of the star stitch. I am going to continue working. Let's do a couple more together. So I have those 3. I am going to start right here, pull the working yarn, put it up, go to this center right here, that's 3. Take 1 from this right here is 4. Go in the same spot right here is 5 and then go to this next step which is in the center. We close and we start again 1, 2, 3 and we go and start right here, that's 2, right here, 3, this one here, 4, the one we're working on 5 and we advance 1. So in here we find where is that and we go ahead and pull them all out and let's take a look. 1, 2, 3 for the next one. So this is working good. In here we have a good corner and these ones are going this way. And let's continue. Because this is a little uneven, we're going to work on that pointy right there. So let's go ahead and do our 3. Now we do in this stitch, we pull and get that loop. The next one is in that center, that's 3. We have here 4. We're going to do here 5, and we're going to get here for the 6. We go ahead and close it, and we right here. So that is kind of join it together. Then we do 1, 2, 3. We start with this one right here. That's 2 loops, 3 loops, 4 loops, 5 loops. We need 1 more because we're in the corner. We're going to grab this one right here, and that is 6. Let's go ahead and close those, and beautiful. Now we're going to do same thing, 3. Start right here. Going to get this one from here, this one from the bottom, and we're going to do 1 more here. So we're in the corner. We're going to start now. This is 6. We close it. The next one, because this is the corner and this one were uneven, we did 6. Now we're going to do the stitch with 7, because we're going to do in here and in here. So, and in here. So let's go ahead and do 7. So we'll do 1, 2, 3. We start the first one right here. That's 2 loops. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. The reason now we're doing 7 is because these stitches are close to each other in here, and if we do 6 it will be too much, so we have to go back to 7 and use every 3. In here was different because it was a double crochet, but the double crochets were a little arch, so we had to compensate for that. So now here we're going to continue, and we'll do up to this corner. We're going to work on something in here, and I'll see you at the end of this to show you what we're going to do. We are here at the end here, so we have 4 right here. We can do 5. This is 5, and this end we can do 6, and then right here we can do 7. Pull them all together and close it. So now we're going to do 1 more right here, and here for the corner we have 3. This is 4. Because it's in the corner, we have to kind of like go around. That's 5. This is 6, and we need 1 more for 7, and we pull them all together and close it. Now we are at the point where we have this indentation here, because we want to start with our pattern exact number of stitches. So we're going to just fill in here by bringing some double crochet together here. So, and we have 3 in the loop in here, and 3 loops in the hook. So let's do another one, and this is we are just filling in this space, and this is 1 more. Go ahead and close them all together and close it, but we have to get back to here, so we'll have to stitch back in here. I just slip stitch to the back in here where we were before, and this is free form just to fill in that space. So we're going to go back in here and we'll go back to the front, and where we were back. So we do 1, 2, 3, start a new one here, and in this is going to be 6 instead of 7 like we did on the other side. So let's go ahead and start there. So we start with the first loop, and then we have 2 loops. Then let's find this one. We have 3 here, we have 4 right here is 5, we need 1 more, and this is 6. We continue doing the same pattern of the star stitch. We do the 3 right there, then we have the first 2 loops in the hook, 3, 4, and because this is the corner and this was a long loop, I am going to use this spot here to do 5, then 6, and now we're doing 6, so go ahead and close it, and I'll continue all of them the same way.